So first I'm just going to start off with like the random things that I've been making recently and not the cupcakes, because I feel like all I do is talk about cupcakes. So yesterday I just was finally able just to sort of sit down and have some time to myself just to make some random bits that were in my head, and this is what came of that, or at least one of the things. So this is a really cute, like really derpy flower charm. So it's just got this like really big derpy little face on it, and it's this really interesting red colour, and these are not perfect, these are literally just for fun, but they're super derpy, so that's one that hasn't been made into anything. And then these were actually inspired by a new jumper that I got, because all of my jewellery is inspired by my knitwear. One of my jumpers inspired my acrylic jewellery, so I thought, you know, it seems to be a good idea. So I got this jumper, I'll put it on the screen here, from Skinny Dip. It might still be on sale. I'll leave a link down below actually if you're interested, but I don't know, I just loved the pink and the red and the flowers, so I got a new cookie cutter which was a flower shape, and I was like, let's do this. So these are actually two different designs. Let me know which one you like best. I think I like the flower. I just feel like this is too big, like it's the same size as this and it upsets me. But yeah, this is what I've turned them into. They're just like really fun little like stud earrings. They're just like a bit of fun, and I don't know, I'm really getting inspired by a lot of people on like TikTok and new people I found on Instagram who are just doing this like big fun kind of polymer clay, you know, not miniature food kind of earrings, and I think they're so cute. But again, I think I prefer this one, but let me know what you think. Again, they're just like really cute random. The only thing I would say is that the blush that I used is like a bit too orange. It needs to be a bit more red, so that's something I need to like remember to add some brown to that colour so that it goes a bit more red. But yeah, and the pink is exactly the same colour as the background, which is kind of not very helpful, but it is a very, very pretty colour. And then randomly while I was doing that, because I was already making these tiny little like pieces, as you can see, I also just randomly did some really simple little flowers with faces on, but I turned these ones into little hoop earrings. Super random. Again, they're really messy, so they're not going to be like up for sale unless someone really wants them, but they're just like super cute, and I'm just loving making like gold jewelry for the shop. And I just have some like random ones that obviously aren't anything yet, they're just like free flowers. This looks so weird, like you literally cannot see these on this background, it's like completely camouflaged. And then more flowers, because my spring collection launched on my shop, and I decided to make these really, really cute cherry blossom charms. I haven't glazed the back of these ones yet because they are the next round, because the first lot sold out, but they are just these really, really cute cherry blossoms, and they just have like some texture on them, and then they have a little bit of pigment in the center, and then also to finish them off they've got some gold micro marbles. I just think these are so freaking cute, and you guys seem to really love them. They did sell out, so I'm really happy with those because I absolutely love them. I just think they're like so simple, and they're so fun, and like easy to wear with things. And while I was making those, when I was like experimenting with what I wanted to go with, I did think about putting a face on them, but look how derpy that is. My mum, who like never really gets the faces on my pieces, said that it didn't look derpy and that I should sell them too, but I just think this looks so stupid. Like that definitely didn't work. I was experimenting with like putting gold as well, but I didn't like that. And then just like look at these faces. I mean, she says look at them, it's not like those aren't derpy, but yeah, they were cracking me up, so I thought I'd show you. Let me know again, like let me know in the comments, do you think those are like super derpy? Should I sell them with a face or not? I don't know. Personally, I just think they look really stupid. And then another just random thing I did and put some faces on. These didn't go live on the shop, I'm just sort of waiting to do something with these, I suppose, but these are just cute little hearts with faces. I don't know, I've just been experimenting with like kawaii jewelry that isn't like fake food, you know? So these are just like fun and cute, but they're I haven't done anything with those yet. I don't know why I feel the need to show you all of those. Let's just get rid of some of these. Also, this is actually like a custom, this is like my own version of rose quartz. I tried to use my rose quartz clay and it was like solid as a rock, so I then mixed it, I sort of then mixed that in with pearl and pink and translucent, so I sort of, and it ended up looking like really similar. So I basically, that was just my long-winded way of conditioning clay, because I'm super lazy and I hate conditioning clay. So it's not actually rose quartz from Fimo, but it definitely looks like it. Then one more random thing that I made was this little cat ring. So this is actually a project from my book, which is, if you haven't heard, I don't know where you've been, I have mentioned it quite a few times now on this channel, but my book is called 20 to Craft, Kawaii Charms and Polymer Clay. You can get it on Amazon, WH Smith, Waterstones, I think, a bunch of different places. I'll leave the link down below. But my publishers wanted me to do a video tutorial that they could put on their Facebook, because they're having a little spring festival thing on Facebook. They normally have like events and things, but obviously in the current times they can't do that. So I have made a tutorial for this ring, which is super freaking cute, and it will probably go up on my YouTube channel as well after it's been on there, but I will let you guys know. But yeah, this is just a project from my book, so I made that as well. Look at all those smiling happy faces. Oh, I love it. Might actually have to move some of this stuff out of the way. So let's move on to the cupcake. So a lot of these I have, actually no, it's like 50-50. A lot of them are remakes and then some of them are new. So for the, well, this is a remake, but I changed the design slightly. So these are my Cadburys cream egg cupcakes, which are just like, I think if I had to choose a cupcake design, it would probably be these to be my favorite ever. If I, gun to my head, had to say. But usually they have a swirly base. That's what I've done for the last two times I've made them. I'll put it on the screen so you can see. But this year I decided to do a purple metallic, just because I feel like it sits better with the brand. And also I don't know, I think it was like too bland to have just the same colours on the base as well. So yeah, I've got two of these left on the shop. That's what they look like. A lot of this stuff will be available on the shop, I'll let you know. So another remake are the Sakura tree cupcakes, which are super cute. No one has actually bought one of these. I only made two of them because they just take so long to freaking make. But there's still two available, these two, and they are just super freaking cute. And I use the same, like, not rose quartz colour for these flowers as well. And they have the gold micro marbles and all the texture and stuff. So there, again, it's just been really nice remaking these for spring, because a lot of my spring cupcake designs are kind of like some of my favourites. I just think they work really well. So then another flower design are these ones. So these are just like the spring themed cupcakes. So pastel colours, white flowers, and then again the micro marbles on the inside. Nothing too exciting about those ones. And then we also have these ones, which I love as well, which are just like super like simple and classy, and they're again Sakura, can you tell, spring. And they're just like pink with pink frosting, pink base, and then the little white flower on top. I love these. Again, I just think they're like really simple and like classy. I really like those ones. We're getting a bit tight in frame again. Let's move this up. It's just gonna be like a conveyor belt of charms. I'm just gonna keep moving it up. So I did actually sell out of one of the designs, which is the one you can see on the screen right now, which I absolutely love, which is a new design. And that one actually has a different type of flower on it. I forgot that I'd actually made a mold. Let me find it. Yeah, I'd forgotten that I'd actually made this mold. Hopefully you can see that. It's actually a pain to use though. So I'd made all of these already. And then I was like, oh no, I could have actually had them like properly the correct shape. But I only remembered for that pink and gorgeously sparkly cupcake, and I'm kind of glad, because like I said, that mold is an absolute pain to use, so I kind of like the distinction. So I did make those ones as well, but they're sold out, so I don't have any to show you. And then some really random ones that I'm not really sure like why I made them, but I remade my confetti cupcakes. The first ones I made looked awful, and I sort of like couldn't put my finger on why, and I just was sort of ignoring the fact that they were so ugly, but I remade them. This is what they looked like before. Now this is what they look like now, and I think they look a lot better. They're just like a bit random, but I actually chopped up some like sprinkles that I got from Miniature Sweet for like, I think they're just like quite big round ones, and I was never going to use them, and I was like, I do love the colours though, like this mint is so pretty. So I just chopped those up so I wasn't wasting anything and everything's getting used and stuff. And I just made those, and I love this purple colour. It's like not a normal like pastel purple that I use, so just a bit of fun, that one. And then this design, I don't even know what happened. Like, it was such a cute idea to start with. And then I don't know, it just sort of didn't work. These are meant to look like candy and gumdrops and stuff, but it just like, it didn't really work. And then the final nail in the coffin is that like all of the colouring on the micro marbles has just bled, so I just like haven't done anything with them because I just can't tell whether I'd be happy to sell them, because like all of that colour on the top, like let me know whether you'd be like happy to receive one of these. I don't know, I just think the colour on the top of these micro marbles just looks awful. But yeah, they're just like a really fun design, but I just don't know whether like it worked quite well. So maybe I'll redo them, but I think I'm just gonna have to give up on using coloured micro marbles because they just bleed everywhere, and I don't know whether it's the icing or whether it's the glaze, because I try to make sure that I bake things as soon as I put micro marbles in any kind of liquid, but it might also be the glaze that I'm using. I just cannot be bothered with it, I'm not gonna lie. So because it's been so long since I actually did a charm update, I actually have some Halloween and Valentine's Day things to show you. So firstly, the Halloween one, I mean, another favourite of mine is the fork bleeding cupcake. I just love this guy, I think he's so freaking cute. And this one, I just think I don't know why I still have him, but he'll go up next year. He'll stay in the family, he'll stay safe till then. And then these weren't really like Valentine's Day, these weren't really Halloween, they were just like a dark cupcake to go with the others. But they're so cool, they're like super shiny, they're using a pigment that goes like purple and green and black, and it just looks super cool. And again, I think I just never listed these, or I didn't get around to it or something, so again I'll sort of keep those till probably the end of the year, because I don't know, it just feels a bit weird like uploading dark cupcakes when it's when it's just turned spring and also about to be summer, so I'll just hold on to those ones. So then a Valentine's Day, actually there's a lot of like favourite designs in this charm update. This one, the Halloween one, and like the cream egg one, and the Sakura tree are like probably my top designs ever. So anyway, this is super simple, it just has a pink base, and then it's got the little heart cane and some pearl micro marbles, which I love, which again, like these pearl ones don't bleed, it's literally just like the metallic ones that bleed. So yeah, I don't know, but I love this. There's only one of these left. This is listed on my Etsy, but there's only one left, which is the one you can see right now. And then last but not least, two more cupcakes, or two more designs. I also made some sort of semi-realistic ones for Valentine's Day as well, which sort of go off the ones I showed in my previous update, actually, so I didn't show those ones. I'll put them on the screen. But anyway, so these are just like pink macaron cupcakes with hearts on them. So originally I had actually tried to draw on the heart with like liquid clay, and it looked so bad, and I was gonna toss them. I just was like, this doesn't work. But then I managed to, after they baked, add the heart canes on them, so I saved them, and actually I think it works really well, and I think it's super cute. Like, it's not the same red as the base, but I think it works, so I love those ones. And then there's just like a simple version, but with the colours kind of like switched, so it's a red macaron on a cupcake with a pink base. So yeah, that is everything. Let's do the conveyor belt. So yeah, it's been a while since I like did a proper update, but yeah, I've made a lot. I'm just having like loads of fun making like new things like these top ones, and just like making new products for the shop, and also just like getting back to making cupcakes for myself and just doing random ideas. So as always, if you have a request for a cupcake or a design or a tutorial of any sort, leave them in the description, and please answer all the questions I asked, like which one of these designs you liked the best, and all that good stuff. So I will see you in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.